Holy smokes, fellas. November 2nd, 24 degrees this morning, I think. I don't know, maybe 28. Well, it's about a 4-degree swing. It's cold. This morning, I got old Cocho with me. Where are you at, Corey? There's Corey down there. So here's the deal. We went out to a IU basketball game last night with our wives. Somehow we ended up going to play darts till 11 o'clock, and I'm tired. He's tired. Feeling pretty rough this morning. But we're here. Where's that fourth stake at? Oh. So this morning, stripping topsoil at this job and eventually moving all the clay to this building pad to build this pad up. We got a CP44B sheep's foot and a D5K2 dozer on site. So it's gonna be exciting. For those of you real quick who have not checked out the links below in my description, Blue Car Launchpad is now offering a 7-day free trial. Sign up, use it for 7 days, check out all the drop-down tabs, you know, Facebook marketing, Google marketing, all the master classes available within the group. And check out Express Steel Attachments also. If you want a discount, get a hold of me. I can try to hook you guys up. But yeah, worth looking at for sure. All right, let's fire up these hoopties. I love me some dozer time. She cold. She cold. How many hours are on it? Only 2,700. That's not bad. Yeah, baby. Yeah, baby. Let her purr, baby. All right, got the machines warmed up. I'm gonna go paint a line for my over dig here. We're doing like I'm doing a 14-foot over, basically cutting topsoil past the pins. Is it necessary? Probably not to do a line, but I want to do a line so I can see what's going down. It rained. It finally rained the other day, and this dirt's still dry as crap. So right now what he's doing, we're cutting the topsoil off before the pad. We're gonna store it behind the pad. That way, when we build up with clay, we have something to back the clay with. I'm gonna go ahead and pull these stakes real quick. So I got my boundary line made. So basically this is just gonna it's not a perfectly straight line on the backside of the hill. It kind of curves, but basically we're just gonna take topsoil from this area up and leave the rest of this alone. That way we're not stripping the whole entire lot. We're actually gonna be back here next year digging a basement right here. So for this time of year, it's a 2-part job. We're just getting the barn pad made so they can get the barn framed before it snows. This guy actually specifically requested that I film because he watches the YouTube channel. So my first ever legit client off of YouTube that saw my stuff and saw my website that, man, you do awesome work. I want you to come give me a bid on this. So I came and met with him and talked to him. He's a great dude. He's an awesome dude. I'm gonna try to actually get him on some Zoom calls and for Blue Car Launchpad and just explain some stuff. I don't know what Corey's doing. I'll just open the doors. I'm beepers nuts. But anyways, back, I met with him 2 weeks ago, maybe 3 weeks ago. I told him, you know, I don't really have time to do this until Thanksgiving. He's like, is there any way you can do it possible? Well, today's a Saturday, and I gave him a price. I said, if I can do it for this price, I'll do it this weekend. But I'm sorry, it's going to be more expensive. He's like, dude, no problem, make it happen. So that's what we're doing. And then we're going to be back here in the spring digging a basement, and then we're going to put the septic in too. I'm going to get my septic license and start doing those as well. So lots of stuff rolling on. I already have 2 months worth of work sold for next year to 2025. So huge blessing. I cannot honestly believe I'm saying that. Going into this year in spring, I didn't have anything lined up hardly. So now I have almost 2 months worth of work for spring that I can't wait to get started on, but I'm gonna enjoy this winter. I have 6 more weeks of working and I'm taking some time off. So I'm gonna be producing a lot more content for you guys and do some more cool stuff. If you guys like certain kind of videos, I want to see certain kind of videos, let me know, drop comments below, and I'll try to produce more content like that. All right, I'm gonna pull my string line up and get the skid steer and start rolling up this topsoil. All right, so he's stripping it from this way, that way, this way, and I'm stripping going this way, basically getting our point made. Somewhere in here, the grade's the same as that corner we're going to. So in my mind, I'm doing this bench here, and we're gonna turn the dozer this way and roll the clay when we get to clay and push that way. So I'm trying to get us to set like a consistent pad to work off of to push that way. Lots of dirt moving. Look at that rolling up there. Oh yeah, that is what we like to see. That's what we call more dirt. All right, so we switched off on the dozer. I got in there for a little bit and got our bench mark. This is gonna be our... How is it? It does not look like that. Is it really that much lower?
Yeah. You got it set on that?
Yeah, I do. Dude. So right up here is on grade where we want. So this is basically... there's like a little knoll here, so we cut it down flat, got it where we want to be, and we're going to be going grade with that stake. So now we have to come in here and shift, basically work off this and push this dirt to go that way. And that's 4. That's closer to 5 foot. Yeah. Holy crap. Yeehaw. Metric load of dirt's got to get moved here, fellas. Metric load. I messed up. Got some clay too, boys. Let me get build on. Oh man. Now you guys can see we're making some progress here. Got grade established, got a bunch of stuff cut down. This actually cut down obviously right here quite a bit. About 20 inches. This is all getting cut back all the way back. Basically we see the topsoil stripped, all that dirt's going here to the pad. You can see that, you probably can't see, there's an orange mark right there. That's how high we have to raise still here, and back there we're 4 foot. 4 foot difference from the front corner to the back corner is 4 foot difference. So we have to basically, you know, all the dirt's got to go this way, this way, this way, and then I can't go too far up before I put the sheep foot on it. So I have to go a little bit at a time. This is almost to where I need to have the sheep foot on it right here. This is only now we're right at a foot, probably 2 foot. Right here is grade where I'm standing. This is our benchmark point, and all that dirt. So I come over here. So we might be switching the grade height to the actual building, which the general contractor that's actually building the house was just here, and he said that's fine if we can switch the grade to make it to where we have enough dirt, we can do that. So we're just trying not to have a big, you know, we want the building sitting 2 foot lower and have a wicked erosion problem. So always plan for the plan to change, like I say all the freaking time. So he's getting grade established now. We're going to flatten this whole spot off up here, and then we'll reassess the situation. I didn't shoot it like I didn't shoot the grade properly. I just like, oh, look good, I eyeballed it. Shouldn't have eyeballed it, because now we're gonna be hogging dirt for a while. It's gonna take more time, but it is what it is. Life's not perfect. People make mistakes, and it's just cost me money, but it could be way worse. You kind of can see how low the dozer's sitting up there. That's how much lower we're gonna drop. This whole hillside's gonna drop that low. All right, finally got enough dirt on the pad to get it rolled in. Corey's on the old sheep's foot getting her dialed. This is good clay, but it's really, really dry. Those of you who've never used a sheep's foot, basically, look, when you want to build on something quick with clay or compactable soil, when you sheep's foot it, it locks it in tight and it gets it really, really tight, which this is going to need quite a bit of compaction, how dry it is. A lot of guys build keyways for dams, levees, or ponds. They always will cut the keyway in and then lift it up with a sheep's foot, and that's by far the most superior and proper way to compact something. It takes forever, so when you're bidding work, make sure you bid for it properly. But it's worth it, especially in a situation like this. They want to build on this by Thanksgiving. And it's literally November 2nd right now. So we're gonna get this locked in, tightened up, and then that way they can build on it. It's just a pole barn, but still, I don't want to settle and have anything concrete crack or nothing, so. I'm gonna hop back in the D5. That dirt is beautiful. The one thing I can think about is the damn tree stand. 40, a 74 pad going today. Me and Kojo's getting her whip. A lot of dirt been moved today. Holy cow. I always try to think 20 steps ahead doing stuff like this, and a lot of times I screw up regardless. I try to think ahead and I still make mistakes. I'm like, dang it, I should have done it that way. But yeah, my freaking legs and back are not used to being a dozer anymore. I've not been a dozer since August at the fair, or no, July. July at the fair, we built the fair track. I was in Dusty's dozer for just not even 45 minutes, and then before that it was March. I was in one for a week, but yeah, I love running them. I just get sick of it. Used to love that sound. Now I'm like, dang it. Getting old and cranky, you know what I mean? Turned 30 in 3 weeks. By the time this video is out, I'll already be 30, but yeah, 30 and cranky, dog. Getting nuts. That's gonna do it for today, though. I'll pick up back tomorrow. We're gonna make this just one big video. But yeah, I'll see you guys tomorrow. Oh man, back on the big old building pad side here. We're gonna wait for the customer to get here, see how much more we gotta cut down, potentially dropping the whole grade of the building 1 foot. So we're gonna wait. He says he's on his way down here. We're gonna meet him this morning and get a game plan. It doesn't look like much. Your eyes are really deceiving in this situation because it looks like pretty well flat, you know, but that corner right there is 2 foot, has to come up 2 more feet. So he's trying to keep the house eventually. This house, we're putting a basement here, but he wants the elevation of the house to be the same as the building. So I want him to come out here and get his ideas and thoughts and pushes dirt around without making some big water mess. So yeah, gonna be a good day. A lot warmer this morning. It's about 15 degrees warmer this morning than it was yesterday. So gonna be a beautiful day of pushing dirt. Nice and clean for another day of pushing, right, Corey? Right. A little service before the customer gets here. Oh, boys. Getting her greased up, got them fueled up. Filter's getting clean. Oh, boys. All right, so the homeowner just got here, and we're going to actually cut this a whole foot down. Then we're going to cut the house elevation, which actually that back left stake, you barely can see it over there, is actually a foot lower. So the grade for the house tomorrow is going to be the same height as that. So all this is going to bench down. This is going to drop. We're going to make this all a foot lower. That way we have plenty of dirt. We have to bring in anything. That was the whole goal. So I shot it wrong originally, and it's my mistake, but the homeowner's cool with it. So when you're honest and you admit your mess ups, 9 times out of 10, he's like, hey man, just do what you got to do. So we're going to start working on this, and then I'll film here in a little bit when we make some progress. All right, let's hammer. All right, guys, this is my customer, Gary. He reached out to me out of a whim last week. What was it? Was it last?
Week before last.
Week before last.
Yeah.
And he found me on the website, my website that I don't ever use, but my algorithm I've built over the last few years, like I've talked about, organically, and he said he searched earthwork, Owen County, where I'm from. I was the first Google search.
100%.
So explain to the viewers why that's so important.
Well, so I've been doing technology for 40 years, and when you want to go find somebody, you want to be at the top of that Google search, right? And so Cole's got it set up perfectly so that when I looked for what I was looking for specifically, we call it the long tail search in the industry, right? So I wanted earthwork in Owen County, and so he had his algorithm set up so that it came right to the top, and then his landing page gave everything he needed to do. It showed pictures of him and what he was doing. I had videos of it, so it took me right to the kind of guy that I wanted to work with.
Exactly. So this isn't rocket science. It's just doing a few key things to get your website dialed in. And like I preach to you guys all the time about marketing and being a good person, genuine person. That all ties in. But if you don't have a landing page or something that keys people off to go to your page, you might miss an opportunity. Like I had work to do, and I had a builder cancel on me. He called me a day later. So not only do I talk about God guide me, because we talk about this, I trust God in everything blindly. He takes me where I want to go. But the key things he listed to me about my business and how the website, how I advertise, that's why I try selling to you guys. And that's why I think about this group we're building, Blue Car Launchpad, is so important, because we can help you build these same kind of systems that I use. I mean, I didn't know this guy from Adam 2 weeks ago, and now me and him are tight, and we're building this huge house. I mean, garage here, house here. We're doing the septic next year. I mean, it's just awesome. So I'm very grateful for customers like this, and most of the guys I work for are gentlemen like this, man. So yeah, I appreciate the business, Gary. Appreciate it a lot. Say, hey, give him more dirt. More dirt! Let's go.
I can check, see how
wrapped up, finally. Woo! I was taking some after pictures. We got everything sloped off, grayed off, looking good. And my after pictures just look like a bunch of dirt. So without knowing what's going on here, it just looked like a big piece of dirt. Got everything sloped off. All the water's going down. I'm gonna go that way. You can see where it drops off right there. So this is not gonna be any buildable right now. They're building the house here. The building's going there. The garage door's going that side. But this is all basically on grade. All of this didn't have to be, but we made this all grade, and a little low spot down there for water. Like you guys saw earlier, we're talking to Gary and I interviewed him. The organic marketing, using algorithms and just posting a lot and getting your algorithm built up is how he found me on the internet. I don't pay for advertising right now. I used to, I don't anymore, I don't have to. But building your network organically, marketing and networking organically is probably the most beneficial tool I use. It takes a long time, took me a long time to get there, but getting your stuff on the Google ads, getting Facebook ads, utilizing those, and then to meet these people like Gary, that's the end game. Meet a couple people like that, you'll stay busy forever. Do a good job, have integrity, do what you say you're gonna do, and the work will always be there. So your phone will always ring. Like I quit advertising, paying for advertising for almost a year, and my phone rings every day, literally every day. But I appreciate you guys watching. Check out Blue Collar Launchpad below if you want to learn how I taught myself to market. And Giuseppe has tools and classes he can teach you also. God first, family second, work third, more dirt. All right, let's take this girl home. It's Sunday. I'm gonna try to see my kids for at least a couple hours before it gets dark. Appreciate y'all watching.